You're not using your phone. Turn off your phone. No laptop. The PowerPoints that you put on a portal, print everything out. You have to have your binder dividers. My parents were, it's not, I cannot fail. They don't used to fail in my family. They don't used to fail in my family. I'm sorry. Let's say Chick-fil-A. Today $8, tomorrow $10, next tomorrow $10, another day $7. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, if you're new, my name is Bolu, and if you're a return subscriber, thank you for coming to see my wonderful face again. I'm so sorry guys that I haven't uploaded. Usually I upload every weekend or every like Friday, but lately I don't know, man, I was just tired. But right now I'm back, so I'm going to be bringing videos for you guys, so you guys should definitely stay tuned for more videos. So today's video is going to be a college hack, my experience, my advice and stuff like that. I'm a college student at KENNESAW State University, which is in Kennesaw, Georgia. I'm entering my second semester of sophomore in fall, so yeah, I'm a sophomore right now. And yes, I'm actually 17 right now. So the title of the video is not actually clickbait, because when I entered college I was 15. If you guys want to hear the advice that I have, make sure you guys keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell so you guys are notified anytime I upload any new video. And yeah, let's get into this video. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering, like, how am I 15 in college? So let me give you guys a backstory. If you guys don't know, I actually did my high school education in Nigeria, and let me just say, in Nigeria, definitely speed up your high school if you want to. Like, people graduate high school at 15, 16. If you're 17, you're even old, safe. But yeah, that's literally it. So for me, because like in what's it called, in Nigeria, it's not like the way in America it's like elementary school, middle school, high school. For us it's called primary school and secondary school. So primary school is like 6 grades, and then secondary school is like 6 grades also, so that's 12 grades like in general. So as for me, like, because for you to get into secondary school in Nigeria, you have to like write this entrance exam, right? I was in grade 4 when I wrote my entrance exam, and like the things, once you pass the exam, like you write entrance exam for each school that you're planning on going to. So once you write the entrance exam and you pass, it's your choice if you want to go to secondary school, like starts at grade 7, or you want to keep going, and then when you finally get to grade 6 you write the exam again and then you go. So for me, because my brother did like grade 4, he wrote the exam in grade 4 and he went to secondary school from there. So my mom was like, why don't I just try it, because like my brother did it, so let me try it too. So I tried it and I passed, and my mom was like, why am I still waiting? Like, the whole point of me doing like 6 grades is so I can write the exam and pass, and I already like wrote the exam in grade 4 and I passed, so what's the point for me waiting? So I was like, okay. Mom was like, okay, just go to secondary school like already. So that's why. So I entered secondary school when I was 9 turning 10. So I was 9 turning 10 in grade 7. 9 plus 6 years, that's 15. So when I graduated I was 15. I came to America beginning of August 2018, and so I already applied into Kennesaw State University in spring 2019, so that's January 2019. So I just waited and I entered college January 2019, but my birthday is February, so I didn't turn 16 until February, which is like almost midway or halfway of this semester. So that's how I was 15 in college. Yeah. I'm a nursing major, not nursing interest, because I haven't actually written the nursing exam, because apparently you have to write the nursing exam to actually enter the nursing program, because nursing program is 2 years. So they give you 2 years to do your general, then 2 years to enter, like to apply into the like program and enter the program, so it makes 4 years in total. So yeah, I'm a nursing interest major. I'm a nursing major in Jesus' name. I proclaim it. I decree and I declare I'm a nursing major. My thoughts on college. college is not actually as hard as I thought it was going to be. I feel like it's not as hard. It's just like more distractions, I guess. Cause like when I was in secondary school, like if you went to secondary school in Nigeria, you have as much freedom as you had, like as you're going to have like when you get into college. When I was in Nigeria, first of all, I went to an Apostolic Faith secondary school. That secondary school, in the restrictions, we don't do like extensions, like you don't wear like your like weaves, you don't do anything, like you were supposed to wear your natural hair, like you see everybody wearing all back. Like we used to have different hairstyles. You hear A1, you hear short up. It was just different types of hairstyle, but like you can't actually add extensions to your hair. There's no makeup, you can't wear makeup, you don't wear trousers, like everybody wears, because I went to a private school in Nigeria, and usually private schools obviously is going to be uniforms and stuff like that. So like it's like very restricted, like you can't wear trousers, it was just very, you don't wear earrings, like it was just very, I don't know how to explain it, but it was very restricted. And obviously like whenever we're allowed to use our phones, we're not allowed to bring our phones. Like we literally went to school throughout the whole year. The only time we had like break, we have like maybe 2 weeks and some days breaks, like maybe for first term, like we have like Christmas break, then we'll have like Easter break, then the long holiday was like summer, maybe like 2 months and some days. But like majority of the year we're in school, right? So we're not with our phones. The laptop they say we should bring, they locked it in the computer science lab. They left it there. We don't even use the laptop they say we should bring. There was not even more distractions. Like we literally read 4 hours a day. Like we have, if you're in SS3, when I was in SS3, like we have morning prep, which is like 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning, and then we have evening prep, which is from 5 to 7, and night prep, which is from 7:30 to 9:30. So basically we have, if you're in SS3, which is grade 12, you have 5 hours of study every day. But like if you're like SS2 or something, like just normal, but you have like 4 hours. But the thing was that we actually had to read every day, even if you don't have anything to do. If you don't have assignments, you have to read. It was just a lot of restrictions, and with the restrictions there was still no guarantee that you're going to pass. But you have to pass with the restrictions. But like me knowing who my parents were, it's not, I cannot fail though. They don't used to fail in my family. They don't used to fail in my family, I'm sorry. We didn't even have that much distractions, and you're looking at the same people every day. When you go to college, you see different people that you have not seen, different fine people from different fine places. Like when you see them, like wow, you'll be looking at it. But in secondary school in Nigeria, you're looking at the same face, except maybe somebody comes and like, oh okay, somebody is coming, one new student comes and you say it's fine. But it's a lie. For my whole 6 years that I spent in secondary school, I was looking at the same set of people. Maybe when I was in like SS1, some people left and some people came. But basically, I know one of my classmates that we literally were in the same class, the same everything for 6 years. So there's not even that much distraction. So the first tip that I have is to put God first. I know you guys are probably like, if you're African or you're a Nigerian or you're somebody who actually like grew up in a Christian home, like you guys have probably heard, oh, put God first. But honestly, God is the only one that can actually help you in college, because like I said before, in college there's lots of distractions, there are a lot of things like that get in the way of like achieving what you actually want to achieve. So you just have to remember to put God first. Like you have to remember to like pray. Like even when I'm writing exams, I'm like, you know what, I've read for this class. There's some classes that they seem so impossible, but like with God everything can. Because some people, they read, when they enter the exam hall, they don't know what like they are supposed to write down, or they know what they're supposed to write down, but they can't remember it. So like honestly, you just have to put God first. Like when you wake up in the morning, just commit your day to God. Like it's only God that can help you. Yeah. Okay. Number 2 is there's time for everything. See, there's actually really time for everything. Like don't go out if you know you have things to do. Do not go out if you know you have things to do. My sophomore year, like I went to this place in my school called like Global Village. So like Nigerian people were there, African people were there. So like we met people now, we're talking, oh, there's party these days, there's party today, there's party today. Me in my mind, I'm like, Bolu, you have one chemistry exam tomorrow. So in my mind, I'm like, all these things, if you know you don't have things to do, you can definitely spend some time and actually go for them. But if you know you have things to do, stay in your house. So I be stay in your dorm. Tori, they will not write your exam for you. They will not write your exam for you. I like try not to procrastinate, because procrastination is no good though. Because for me, as a what's it called, a person, like when I'm reading, I always read the day before or 2 days before the exam. I'm not the type of person that reads like a week before the exam. I don't do that. I'll forget. So I have to read like a day or 2 days before the exam. So like try not to procrastinate like too much. Like if you know you have things to do before your exam, do them. Because what I always do is when I'm coming to my other point, you should definitely get a planner. This is basically the planner that I use when like we had like physical school. Like I literally used to write down my schedule. Like I'm like, okay, today I'll like go, because we have our portal and things like that. You can see everything that you need to do. So basically you go on the portal and like you'd be like, oh okay, what do I need to do today? What is due? So like I literally write, okay, 25th of May, I write chemistry. Let's say I have to like do my homework, I have to do a quiz or something like that. Like you literally like plan your day and you make sure you get like the little things out of the way, so that in preparation for the exam you have time. If you get what I mean. Another thing is, first week of college is the most disorganized. Like first week of college is the most disorganized, because you're looking for your classes. You don't even know the building safe. If you're a freshman, that one is now is now the worst of it all. Basically what I did, I got this tip from my brother. Like I literally went on my school portal, like where exactly, not my portal, but like where you see your schedule, I screenshotted the picture, like the place, I screenshotted it and I use it on my wallpaper. So basically today I'll wake up and I'm like, okay, Monday you have this so classes by this time. So like making you open your phone, you can basically see like where your classes are, and like you don't get lost. Like the class numbers are always there too. So like make sure you have that for the first week of school, even the second week. Another thing I learned is that don't compare yourself to anybody. Everybody is not the same. Everybody's major is different. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Because Bolu is going out on Friday does not mean that you should go out on Friday. You're probably a biology major or something, or an engineering major. Like your classes alone, like they can just bust somebody's brain. Like when you hear somebody has quantum physics, like people are doing some velocities and impulses and stuff like that. Like no, don't compare yourself with anybody. I'm not saying like nobody's major, like some people's majors are not important. They are, because to them they might not be that easy. But like you don't compare yourself with anybody. Your journey is different from everybody's journey. You don't say, okay, because this one is a nursing major, and like you people's brain is not the same too. Because both of us are nursing majors and I can go to a party and still come back and write an exam the next day doesn't mean you can. So don't compare yourself with another person. Yeah, be ready to put in effort, because it might get hard. So obviously your freshman year, you're probably doing like maybe general subjects like history, like English 1101, like composition, like all these things like that. You're probably doing it's going smoothly. You're probably doing like maybe algebra or something. But like as you go up, these classes get harder, and like the teachers too get stupider. I'm not saying stupider, but like it gets to a point where you don't even have that many options for good teachers. So like you have to make sure you try as much, just be ready to put in the effort, because it's not always going to be like smooth sailing. You know, there's going to be some teachers that just get on your nerve. Like even if the class is not as hard, there's going to be some teachers that are going to get on your nerve. Getting to my next point, rate my professor. Hey, this thing, I experienced this thing when I was in my first year. I don't know what I was doing. I had this teacher, right, just going to teach me intro into psych. You know psych now. Psych is supposed to be psych is AP class in high school. But you know, I didn't do like secondary school here. I did secondary school in Nigeria. So like I had to do intro into psych because it's part of the requirements. Like I literally have to do it for my general. So being me, I was like, okay, you know what? I can't get any class that I have to wake up by 8 a.m. I'm not doing this. This is my freshman year. I can't do this to myself. I then I'll pick a good teacher. That's I was like, I was like, I can't break up by 8 a.m., 9 a.m. You know, it's freshman. I have to flex. I have to do all that. And I went to go and choose one teacher, not knowing that this teacher, her her rating on Read My Professor was terrible. Like, I got to the class, this man was legit like, oh, nobody, you're not using your phone, turn off your phone, no laptop, the PowerPoints that she puts on her portal, print everything out, you have to have your binder dividers. I was like, shoo. Like, what's going on? Like, whatever. I'm literally not in primary school, like, you can't order me around like that. But I had to pass the class, so I had to bend to be bruised. Everything that cruise now vibes ready for that class. So that cruise. But like, honestly, I feel like that class should have been way easier, because I asked my other friends, they're like, oh, my side class is so nice. I mean, I'm here struggling with one woman that I'm like, what's all this? I should have left the class with a B, but like, I should have gotten an A in that class. But that's the way it is. Life is not always a bed of roses. Some people are just going to be enemy of progresses in life. Not everybody is going to root for you. As I'm saying. Another tip is that if you have trouble, don't be scared to ask questions. Please, my sister or my brother that is watching this video, if you have questions, if you have problems, don't be scared to ask questions. Because there's some classes that you go to that if you ask questions, people just look at you. I beg, if it's going to help you in the exam that are coming up, or it's going to help you succeed in class, don't be scared to ask questions. Ask the question you want to ask. Yes, ask the question you want to ask. Because if you don't ask question now, you fail. It's not their GPA, it's your GPA that is going to go down. It's your GPA that's going to fail. So make sure you ask questions. And like, there are all these things. Some classes usually have like SI sessions. I don't know if it's SI sessions in some schools, or TA sessions, like teachers assistants. Like, they usually have like some sessions, like people that have taken the class before, and they're just there to like help. So if you have problem with a particular class, some of these some of these classes usually have them. So they have like sessions where they go over what they taught in class. So if you guys know you have problem and you feel like you need some more explaining, you should definitely go for those SI sessions, because they actually help. Not decide your major, like research the major. Make sure, and even as you're starting classes, make sure that you enjoy the classes that you're taking. Because I've seen somebody who was actually in their 3rd year of college and they didn't like the classes they were taking, and they had to switch and like literally start all over again, and they ended up spending, oh my gosh, it just became really dark in here, but like they ended up spending almost 6 years in college, all in the name of they didn't like know they didn't like what they wanted to do. Another important tip is to save your money. Save your money, because you'll be broke. Have you heard the broke college students? It's real. Being broke is real. Because in my college now, they had Chick-fil-A, Panda Express. They're bringing moles. Like, you just enter the students hall like this. Even Pamisha, you just see Chick-fil-A. Today $8, tomorrow $10, next tomorrow $10, another day $7. As you add it up, that's how you be using $100 per week on food alone. Just food. Please save your money. If you want to have a job, please make sure you have a job. But for me, I don't have a job right now because I can't drive, but I'm learning how to drive. But if you can drive and you know that you can definitely get a job in college, because college is not cheap. Go cheap. College is expensive, and you see people flexing in college. Like, some people, their outfits every day, they used to intimidate me. But me, I know I cannot come and keep myself. Tori, it's not as sure I came to come and learn. Don't forget to distress, honestly. Like, the way I'm saying, oh, don't go to party, but like, still, at the end of the day, you cannot come and kill yourself, because college will kill you. If you don't kill college will kill you. But you cannot come and kill yourself. Just make sure you de-stress. Like, if you have to maybe watch a movie, go out with friends like during the weekend. If you don't have anything to do, come and kill yourself. Person will go fail, go still fail. I'm just joking, but you can't actually kill yourself. College is like our formative years I've had. So don't forget, like, make friends, like, because I feel like if you don't make friends in college, like, or like the friends you make in college are the friends that are going to last with you. Like, not guaranteed, but most of the time, the friends you make in college are the friends that are going to last like with you throughout. So make sure you make friends, like join clubs, do extracurricular activities, like have fun in college. College is not as deep as it is, but it's also deep. This is what I have for you guys. Just make sure you experience college. experience it in a positive way, you know. Make sure you make the most of your time, because you're only going to college once. So make sure you try as much as possible to have a positive experience in college. And yeah, that is all I have for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.